There we go. There we go. There we go. Getting this right. Okay. It's gonna be one for the ages. Yes, it is. Ooh yeah. There we go. There we go. We're gonna put that like that. Yo. We're gonna get it done today. We're gonna get it done today. I hope I got the frame right. Okay, we got the frame right. That's good. Man, it has been something. I tell you, AI launched. I want to say yes. I tell you. And it is Black History Month. And it's unfortunately that we only get a month because I'm black every damn day. You know what I mean? And I know what it means to be black every day. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. You know what I mean? And it's been 2 days. I mean, I've been going through this certification, that certification. You know what I mean? Man, as you start to do this and you get into it and you really get deep into it, it is a science to doing these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a science to doing a podcast. And I want to say welcome to 1438 North 9th Hillside Dub Podcast. And I am your voice of choice, conversation, and call me Michael Coates. I've been off for 2 days. You know what I mean? I got to figure this out. Got to figure that out. Got to get everything going. The hell is wrong with this damn microphone? There we go. There we go, because I like things to work right. And like I said, man, y'all been waiting on this interlude, you know what I'm saying, for 2 days. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Hello, hi. We're going to get this going today. Yeah, had a few hiccups the past couple of days, but that's the new way. You know what I mean? That's electronics, that's education and things like that. So we're gonna get into it today because AI just threw a man off. You know, yeah. Hey, when I say man, AI threw a man off, boy. I tell you, it happened. You know, yes. So I know y'all been waiting for this interlude. We're gonna get this interlude going. You know, and if you haven't been with me, please become a subscriber. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna get into today. And it is Black History Month. You know what I mean? You know? And I do support the culture. I'm a leader when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because Black lives matter every damn day for me. I don't know about y'all, but hell, I'm black every day, 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So I love being black. There's nothing else I would really do. You know what I mean? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Miss Antoinette? Hi, baby. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it done. There's a big kiss for you. Hell, these last couple days, AI just been tormenting me. When I say torment me, I mean, you see, I'm messing with the microphone. I had to go on yesterday. It wouldn't let me go on. I had to do some steps. Had to do a few other things. It wouldn't let me go on. And then the crazy part, my phone died. Both my phones died. So I got all these chargers and these chargers don't fit. So it wasn't charging the phone. You know what I mean? So it is happening, and if your phone is acting crazy, I'm telling you, AI has dropped. And if you don't know what I mean by AI has dropped, all of your search engines are now artificial intelligence. Apple has finally dropped their version of the metaverse, the digital life, $3,500. $3,500. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna even lie. I do appreciate doing these podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Because it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic at a point to where, even though I speak in soliloquies or I may speak fast at times and things, I care about what I do, and I care about what the message that I'm putting out and, whatever field that I'm putting out because karma is substantial and she will come back to get you. You know what I mean? Now, why is that? Oh, I'll tell you. I'm not gonna fight with this microphone, hell, getting done. So, give a little music right there. Oh, there we go. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Let's make sure that we got the monitor. Oh, I didn't have the monitor up. Yes, I didn't have the monitor up. So now I got the monitor up. Not too much trouble. Boom, boom. Put the bass. There we go. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes. So got the record up. My company is up. Bass is up. That's down. Da, 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 da. Yes. Now, okay. We good now. I am definitely good now. I am definitely good now. I am definitely, definitely, definitely good. So there's a big kiss for you, and if it sounds like any type of reverb or feedback, let me know so I can adjust the levels. And can you hear on YouTube? Boom. So there we go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to rocking and rolling into what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And I must say, when I don't do the podcast, I feel some type of way. You know what I mean? I feel some type of way. And it's like, get it done. Look, some shoot in nature, you know? So that's all. Today, the interlude was going to be Mexicana Rose and Dorella Dufontaine from The Life, the lore and folk history of the Black hustler. You know what I mean? I'm almost done with this book. After I'm done with this book, I'm going to switch to another Black literate that's hardly ever read. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do some Iceberg Slim. I'm gonna do some Donald Goines. Definitely. We're gonna finish this book out. We have a few more to go because we did the letter, the answer to the letter. We did Pimpin' Sam, Broadway Sam. Um, we did the Signifying Monkey 2, the Pool Shooting Monkey. We got a few more to go, y'all. Everything from Mexicana Rose, Dorella Dufontaine, Kitty Barrett, Honky Tonk Bud, the return of Honky Tonk Bud, Good Doing Willer, The Fall, Dumbo the Junkie, Sugar Hill, The Junkie, Conky Mohair, and the Ball of the Freaks. That's what we on today. And hey, and I definitely would like to say, hell, when I don't get to talk to y'all, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm not gonna even lie. So tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin, and what is my name? My name is Michael to the Coats. You know what I'm saying? And you keep going, And there's a few people out there, they're like, Mike, you're not broadcasting. Hell yeah, man. It is a science. It is more than just one posting or this or that posting. When you do this, you got to do it, baby. Oh, I gotta do the wall. I gotta do the whole entire wall. Yeah. Yeah, gotta get it all done. And hell, it is. So let us go. Let us go. Let's go. We're gonna do the fall. So I'm reading from the Book of Life. That is the Book of Life. It is on Holloway House Publishing. It is a book that came out in the 70s. You know what I mean? And if you want to go back and know what it's about, go down on my live at OGKUSHMIL. You know what I mean? And find out what I'm talking about and what I'm doing and what I'm saying. And you will find the introduction to the life there and everything else. But we got to get into this, so we're going to get into the fall. That's on page 89. Now, the fall is about falling, fall is about falling. You get it done. Yes, yes, yes. And it is Friday in the city of Chicago. You know what I mean? What is everybody doing? Is you out there partying? Are you out there getting it? Because it is that time. You know what I mean? It is February. February 2nd to be exact. We got 27 more days in this month. It's a leap year. And I always joke with a another independent contractor that I know. His name is Chris. I call him C Max. I call him C Max. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about Chris and we be joking all the time. Him and I joke a lot about black jokes and things like that. And people often wonder why him and I often joke like that. And we joke like that because at times life can be hard as hell, but also at times, you want to just smile. You know what I mean? You want to forget. You want to forget about the BS that goes on. You want to forget about the divisions, the indecisions of people, or the decisions that people made to make a statement or a harmful impact. So I want to get much love all out there to everybody that's celebrating peacefully, what I'm saying, respectfully, and that's that want to go home and see another day and not hear none of those. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into it. Ooh, yeah. Let me put that. Boy, I am having one. Okay, so that's gonna go up and out. There we go. We finally got it up and out because this thing is pissing me off. But then again, and you pick up and you go. So the fall is on page 89. Ooh, yeah. Gotta get back into my rhythm. Mm-hmm. 85. 89. Okay, now the fall. Boom. We're going to start this. We're going to read the introduction, and then I'm going to keep on going. Singled out by Lvov, 1968-61, at exemplifying toast as their highest level, at their highest level. This is one of the best developed features in the literature. Indeed, the rhetorical elegance of its opening stanzas seem most excessive for a folk poem. The ingenuity of its language, the smoothness of its narrative flow, and the professionalism of its prosody all bear suspicious marks of sophistication. But the ring of authenticity can be heard clearly not only in the language but in the story itself. The fall is a tale paralleled by many falls in the life. Though I held an audience spellbound on a gallery in Attica with the narrative one evening in 1963. Boom. So, what makes that imperative? You know what I mean? To what's going on right now. I could stop, and speak on different narratives, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep on going with what I'm doing as far as the interludes and the fall and things like this. And look, when I say this book is falling apart, it's falling apart. So that's when you're keeping literature safe. I can't say the same about this microphone. Don't do it, Mike. Cannot say the same. Mm. It just don't want to act right. Just does not. But I'm not gonna let that get to me. Huh. So we're gonna get into the fall. Just like that. Booyah. Take that down. Now the fall, when you listen to it, go on and get you a glass of wine and get you something that we can see with. You know what I mean? What's up, Trini? We want to say what's up to B Sounds. So this is the fall. You know what I mean? Like I said, now some of you guys might be surprised at what I'm about to say and say, who is the lame who says he knows the game and where did he learn to play? Well, I like to tell you of how I fell and the trick fate played on me. So get around, and I'm about to run it down and unravel my pedigree. It was a Saturday night, and the jungle was bright, and the game was stalking its prey. The code was crime in the neon line, and the weak were doomed to pay. When crime begun, when daughter fought son, and your dad, he lay in jail, as your mom lay at work with her heart almost broke, because the pad was up for sale. Where blood was shed for the sake of bread, and drunks rolled for their poke, by the sleight of hand of a Murphy man, or the words that a con man spoke. Ooh, you gotta love that. Let's get into it. You know, we're addicts proud with a tiger's scowl in search of that lethal blow, and the wino cringe from the cat-heated binge, and he find his grave in the snow. Well, bells of voice sell love for a price. Well, bells of vice sell love for a price, and even the law is corrupt. As you go down trying, you keep on crying. Man, it's a bitter cup. Well, the jungle creed said the strongest must feed on any prey at hand. I was branded a beast and sat at the feast before I was a man. In a gaudy display of the midnight ray, lit up like a Christmas toy, I made my play for a female prey. At the time, I was just a boy. I was young and prancy, and pop was my fancy. I was known as adequate male, but I cursed the day I made my play for that sidewalk Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is gonna get good. Because if you ain't never heard the Jungle Creek, I just read it to you. You know what I mean? She was a brown skinned mole like a Chinese doll, walking up, down, and sin. Back and forth she tried with a wink and a nod to the nearest whorehouse den. Now it wasn't by chance. Now it wasn't by chance that I caught her glance, cause I intended to steal his dame. So I smiled with glee and said, "Golly gee, it's time for the kid to game." Her eyes shone bright in the neon light, and from them a teardrop fell. When I asked her why, she began to cry, and she told me this bitter tale about some guy who blacks her eye and takes all the dough she gets, and how she lays in jail and he won't get her bail and dares her to call it quits. So I said, "Bitch, dry your tears and have no fears, for the kind lover is here. And I'm staking my claim for a piece of this game and vowing I'll have no peer." You got to love that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Jim, the bitch looked at me like a slave set free and said, "Then I'm your girl." And her man didn't stir as I split with her, and we made it all over the world. She caught on fast as the months rolled past. She played in the bitter end, and a better whore I have yet to know, although a dog is a man's best friend. She was a three-way wench, played Jasper in the pinch, and took him around the horn. No Gene or John, this whore couldn't con, cause the trick was never born. She was a good shot broad and a pro at fraud, and drag she played like a vet. She played like an ace, never lost a case, and put many mark in debt. She ranked with the best in the East and the West. When her boosting hand came down, she still knots out of knees and fighter fleas. She still out many a town. Now I've heard whores cry, but about the wind being high and the law being on their tail, about snow and sleet being ass so deep, and all the tricks can go to hell. In a greasy spoon or a juke saloon, you can find them killing the time, causing heart luck tears and sucking up beers, and the pimps ain't getting a dime. Turning $50 tricks to make a fix with the pussy doing the pimping. They just ruin the name of a hell of a game because the pimps are doing the simping. Now they're ducking and hiding, slipping and sliding, sucking them party packs, and nodding so tough and fucking with stuff till the bitch can't see her tracks. Monday morning, yeah, oh yeah, talk it, talk it, talk it, talk it. Monday morning for sure, cause you can't find the whore, cause some rookie cop has caught her. As you pawn your shit to get her a writ, and the bitch ain't made a quarter. About a month or two, when the rent's overdue and the landlord's hopping mad, she slide between your sheets with no sight. She slide between your sheets with no night receipts, saying, "Daddy, the night was bad." While you could cop her lid for the lowest bid, you could set her ass on fire. You could dig her in the cunt for a solid month, cause she's the cheapest hoe you can hire. What's up, Kim? You know what I'm saying? We rocking and rolling. But you know the price when you deal in vice. You know it's a steady grind. And the bitch has to go and be a real good whore to the best, this triple bitch of mine. She dropped many a bug on many a mug, too numerous to call their names. Many a sap got caught in her trap by the lure they call the game. For a lick and a lap from her mellow cap, the tricks would fight a duel. While all the long bread was made with her long hair, this bitch was a real jewel. She had a round eye, and that's no lie. How the trick house door would swing, many a nut got busted in her butt, for the rag did not mean a thing. Woo, yeah. This one rolls, y'all. So I'm telling you, better go get you a blunt, you know. Go get you a blunt, go get it, go get you a blunt, go get your wine, because hey, we reading right here. You know what I'm saying? This is called The Fall. And if you're just now joining me, I would like to say welcome to 1438 North 9th, the podcast. And it's been 2 days, baby, but I ain't going nowhere. And like I said, I ain't going nowhere. Hell, so check all your devices. AI is on your devices. Artificial intelligence is here. So if you don't think artificial intelligence is here, you are very, very wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely here, and it is what it is. Hell, all of my devices shut down. Computer, both phones, everything kind of threw me off for a minute. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on with everything? Hell. So we are reading The Fall, and definitely you got to love it. So for the rag didn't mean a thing. Anywhere she'd follow the righteous dollar to hell if she had to go. And be there waiting a trick with old Satan, man. I had a money making whore. Like a sex machine, she would walk between raindrops, snow, and hail, and stand on hot bricks and lure the tricks, come cyclone, blizzard, or gale. She tricked with Frenchmen, torpedoes, and henchmen. To her, it was all the same. With Japs and Jews, Apaches and Sioux, and breeds I cannot name. With Chinks and Greeks and Arabs and freaks, she tricked in the house of God. No son of a gun would this whore shun who could pay to use his rod. Why the sun didn't set when her cunt wasn't wet and her pockets heavy with gold, and meaning a trick with a weekend dick got took for his entire role. Now I laid and played off the dough she made from the coast to Old Broadway. My game was strong because my money was long. I made this business pay. But the trouble began when I raked my hand and stopped blowing and started to hit. Why, Jim, I blew that dough faster any whore could get. Then I blew my shack, my Cadillac, my rug up off the floor. I sold my ice at a pawn shop price and shot up all the dough. I stole from Ma, I swindled Pa, I sold my pedigree pup. I pawned my thread, sold my bed, and shot my TV up. My woman cried and damn near died when I went off with her mink, but I stayed in my role and stole and sold everything but the kitchen sink. Now my deadliest blow when the whore took sick and couldn't get. Uh, Now my deadliest blow came when the whore took sick and couldn't gin. The Chinaman spoke, and it wasn't a joke, for I knew it was the end. She had bleeding piles and infl- she had bleeding piles and inflamed bile for a month and couldn't pee. I was shot to hell when the ovaries fell and things looked bad for me. But believe me, friend, when lockjaw set in, the Chinaman took his toll. Her head was dead, her head was lead, the lips of her cunt was cold. Tell me. So down I fell through the depths of hell, for I put myself in the cross. As my habit grew tall, my money grew small. Everything I had was lost. And if you're just now joining me, when I'm reading from The Fall, you know what I mean? Is it a toast? It's a toast in the book of life. You know what I mean? I often read from the book of life. I gotta get some damn lights to light this damn thing up, because I look great and I look black, and hey, I'm really black. You gotta light it up. So tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story already did begin. And this is called The Fall. And what he's describing, is the fact that, he was a street player, you know and being a street player, there comes certain things. The fall is not inevitable. You don't have to take the fall. I used to think that, you was born to fall. No, you only fall when you stay in the game too long. You only fall when you don't have an exit plan. You only fall when you think you can live in this lifestyle without consequence. Because I will say, I got a ton of friends that's in and out of federal prison. I got a ton of friends in and out of state prison. I got a ton of friends that's on their fifth prison bed, and I'm just not with it. I hate to say it, I just can't deal with it. I just can't. You know what I mean? Because hell, I like to see my friends, but I like to see them, what I mean, living nice. I can't hustle no more. Hell, my hustle is electronics. My hustle is YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. My hustle, has changed. My hustle is master training, and getting the point across, and also, being transparent and being neutral. I can't say I'm a journalist, that I'm not. I'm a street talking motivational speaker, except for, anything that, I come across, on my platform is to inform, is to educate, is to inspire, is to, bring up that little diamond inside you that, you've been hiding, because hell, I go through the same things everybody go through in life. You know what I mean? Like hell, like now, you know, even though bills are paid, how can I create another form of revenue, to get things right? How can I get it to the point to where, even though I'm not worried, I worry about, what if, and I get my frustrations up to the Lord and tell him to take them, you know what I'm saying? So, if this is your first time joining me, welcome to 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. And I am your voice of choice. My name is Conversation, but my friends call me Michael Coates. And it is a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month, but why can't Black history be 365? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't just wake up in February, what I'm saying, being black. I wake up every damn day being black, and I love being black. And it is what it is. And what it ain't, it shall never be. And then your gunshots. Oh, shots fired. Let's go. We're gonna go back to the fall, So definitely. Boom. So down I fell to the depths of hell, for I put myself in a cross, and as my habit grew, my money got small. Everything I had was lost. But I wanted to be fair and on that square, and I didn't want to buck the saw. So I said, what the hell, since the bitch ain't well, I give her a wife-in-law. I'll get her a wife-in-law. I said, lay on there till you're feeling fair and can get back in the street while I do my best to convalesce and get back on my feet. There's that cute little bitch with that whorehouse itch that I could latch on to, and that red-headed whore who's rearing to go if the deal's okay with you. There ain't a bitch in the game with your kind of name for kicking the mud you kick. So you lay on there till you're feeling fair, and we'll see if we can make them click. Now, a bitch like this is a good bitch to a man's bliss. She had everything it took, but it took one fault. When she was caught, the bitch couldn't lose the hook. Hell no, she said, I'll see you dead before I let you go. The black coach of sorrow will pick your ass up tomorrow if you step beyond that door. I blew my health in a bid for my wealth so you could play your bet, but you went hophead and blew the bread. Now you're talking that stable shit. I'm not going for no brush or no bum horse rush, and I know that's what you plan. Talking all that slick with all that bullshit, motherfucker. You ain't no man. I'm hip on the way you pimps try to play as you lugs you drop on the frail. But if this shit don't cease, I'll call the police and bury your ass in jail. I packed my shit, firing the split, and this is what I said. If that's the way you want to play, go make your own damn bread. Bitch, you ain't no lame. You know the game. They call it cop and blow. You've had your run and now you're done. I need me another heart. Ooh, the fall is something. Yep, the fall is something. Because when you're in the streets and you playing the game and and you don't keep track of it, things, of course you're gonna fall. So what I'm reading from the book of life. You know what I mean? There's so much to Black history. You got Black history that's known. You got an underbelly of history that's not known. You got the history, of Henrietta Lacks. You got the history, of the Tuskegee experiment. And I'll tell you something. I had an interesting day. So I'm looking for a new business to start and things like that. So I got this call and they was like, come on out here, check this out. And it's a contractor for an independent. Now this the man plan. I had to really, I had to say, I had to say, I had to say, now this is the plan the man offered me. He got this real beautiful spot. It's out in the hundreds. It's about, I know I should know when. It's over an hour away from me. So I went because they took the time to call me. They took the time to invite me, up to the business, up to ooh, they took the time to call me up to the business meeting. So since they took the time to call me, I took the time to go see what they talking about. So I get up in there and they talking pretty good. I mean, they are selling me. I am sold on the spot. I'm sold on everything. So he say, I said, so what's the split? He said, well, everybody signs in. They pay us up there. I said, so my clients are gonna pay you. He said, yeah, your clients are gonna pay us. We're gonna take 50% of that plus $5. So I said, you're gonna take 50% of what I charge. You know what I mean? Plus $5. He said, yeah. He said, we're gonna do that because we got the facility. We're gonna put you on our website. This, that, and other. And I said, okay. I said, I just don't see the value in it for me. He was like, well, you will make it back. I said, that sounds like some pyramid shit. That little thing went off, said, no, this not good. So I had to respectfully decline. And, you know, it's, when you're doing this contract independent, and I've been independent for a while with personal training, and things like that to get certain people to try to change their lives. But you can't get people to change their lives who don't want to change their lives. They just might be happy with where they at. So we're just gonna leave it at that. It is what it is. What it ain't, it should never be. You know. So we're gonna finish the fall because he about to leave. He got his bags packed. He at the door. He done got hooked on drugs. He done sold everything out of the house. He done sold the Cadillac. He done stole her mink coat. And she was the one that's getting everything. You know what I mean? So we're going back to it. And she yeah, so now he's talking to her. I can't cop no swag with no sway back nag. Whose thoroughbred days are past. I look pretty damn silly putting a cripple ass filly on a track that's much too fast. I was going to put you in charge of a trick house lodge and give you some girls to rule, but you spoke of hell and sending me to jail. Bitch, you must be a goddamn fool. Cause a bitch can't shit without a good man's wit. And one monkey don't stop no show. Why in an hour or two, I have me a slew of bitches out there to whore. So step aside cause I'm fixing to slide. I mean to get the fuck off my back. Cause my money's low and I need me a whore who can run that speedy track. While laying back in another whore's shack about to make my plea, I heard a thunder that the door shook under and wondered what the fuck it could be. A roller walked in. On his face was a grin, mine with a deadly expression. He said, if you're Bud, the pimp is stud. All I want is a signed confession. My woman stood there with her finger high in the hair. That's him, she cried with glee. That's the son of a bitch with the con pits who's made a whore out of me. A crashing blow sent me to the floor. I sank in a black repose. When I awoke, my nose was broke and all the blood was all over my nose. I played it strong, but it wasn't long before they took me to court. You should have seen the shit that the bitch had read in the books of the police report. It just goes to show that the strongest whore can give in to that female simping. That bitch was born with a female scorn that got me 2 counts of pimping. Now here I lay in a jail in a 6 by 6 cell, watching the sun rise in the east as the morning chills the sun chills the jungle still. I think of the slumbering beast. Farewell to the night, to the neon light. Farewell to you one and all, and farewell to the game. May it still be the same when I get done doing this fall. And it just goes to show, that one thing about toasts and precepts, and the reason why I'm reading them, because black culture would never read this, but you go to a library and a transvestite can read a book to you. You know what I mean? What about real literature? What about literature? You know what I'm saying? About, that'll get people to have fun. What about literature that will excite the brain? I'm a black man telling a black man story. You know what I'm saying? And, we keep rocking and rolling, and we're doing it just like that. And I've had 2 days where I haven't been on. It definitely, whew, there is a learning curve to this. There's truly a learning curve. And I just want to say that because that learning curve, when I hit that learning curve, and all the platforms shut down, so you have to make sure you do what you do. Now, getting ready for my next up and coming episodes starting Monday. What are the subjects? Because yes, I got them written down. You know what I mean? I got them written down, and I got to make sure I interlude into the next ones. We're gonna interlude into the next ones because, like I said, it is Black History Month. But hell, I'm black all 365 days. I've been black for almost 51 years, and it's an everyday thing for me. That's all I would like to say. Definitely. So we did struggle food. We did A1s and day ones. Um, we did whoopings versus beatings. Ooh, that was hard. I tell you. I tell you. I tell you. I tell you. That was. And let me put this down right here because yes. Okay, cool. We had to move that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And also, so the next one that I am going to do, we did playground dynamics, also 3 of those, and I also read a poem, CJ's Talk. He speaks poem. I got to give it to him. I love the way he reads his poems. Hell, he created them. He wrote them. You can tell because they some gangster ass ghetto poems, and I ain't gonna lie, I love them. The way he speak. It said, he got it's at CJ's Talk, CJS Talk on Instagram. I'm gonna give him that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna give him that because the man doing this damn thing. He is doing this thing, And I would like to say what's up to everybody out there, that has definitely shown me love. I want to say thanks to Demetrius, and I want to say thanks to Kim. I want to say thanks to Tiffany and everybody out there that has blessed the man. So tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story did begin. And hell, it's Black History Month. And as you can tell, what I got on my shirt is Black history. You know what I mean? What I got on my shirt are, the Floyds, you know what I'm saying? And, everyone else, the Briannas, you know what I mean? Everybody on here, the Castilles, you know, everybody on here was killed by police violence. So I wear this crown. I wear this black crown. I am a black man. You know what I mean? And black lives do matter every day. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty, So definitely, there we go. Yeah. So let me get that down just like that. And hell, it can be heavy at times, definitely got a lot going on, got a lot to do, got a lot of planning to do, and a lot of other things to get things done. Because this is the second month of the year. We got 10 more months in the year. And, hell, what are we going to create? What are we going to do? What are you going to accomplish this year? Hell, my first thing was getting back in shape. And that, yes, because I can't be walking around looking like a Teletubby. People don't respect you no more. You know what I'm saying? When they see me, they're going to see Big Daddy. And it's going to be like that, and we keep rocking, we keep rolling, you know. So now that I'm back on, and now that I don't have any issues, you know what I'm saying? It is a pleasure. And like I said, today was the interlude. I read The Fall. It is produced by Holloway House Publishing. It's in a book called The Lore and Folk History of the Black Hustler. Like I said, I'm reading Donald Goins, I'm reading Iceberg Slim. I'm reading for publications that people wouldn't normally have. And I got to step my game up too. So definitely tonight, I'm in tonight because I have to start doing these snippets, and these snippets going to be these little shorts. So I'm definitely going into it. So, get ready. I'm about to step up my game, and you start reading from Donald Goin, Iceberg Slim. I'm taking that road with Black History Month. I'm gonna read those books that are uncovering Black history, the street side of it. I could stay on the top side, but I'm gonna get off the top side and get into the bottom side a little bit. You know what I mean? What do the streets do? How do the streets affect Black? How do the streets rule the world now? They took pimping and talked about it, in songs. They took pimping, and iced out baby pimp carriage, pimp my ride. They would took everything that they call negative or that's culturally, responsive to Black culture, and then they package and they want to sell it. So when at first, like I said, I used to be against podcasts. I was like, everybody got these damn podcasts and they really not talking about nothing, and what makes me different, you know I'm putting myself on the line. I'm going in my closet. I'm cleaning up my closet, and not just as a therapeutic way, but as a way to show people, hell, a lot of Black men don't feel like they can show their feelings. You can show your feelings, pimp, because I'll show my feelings and still put my foot, what I'm saying, up in somebody's derriere. And please don't play. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. And we keep that 5-5. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? You can take a kid out the ghetto, but you can never take the ghetto out of a kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's just all I'm saying. And hell, sometimes I have to get the hell out my head, because I get in my head and insecurity sets in and procrastination sets in and things like that. So I'm not perfect, people, by no means. I'm not perfect by no means. I am Michael, and I'm just living my life the way I feel that it's necessary for me. And I got to do some things. I got to put some more pads up right there, so yeah, some more padding right there. We got to finish that, because I want it to look well rounded, you know. And yes, some more right there. But then again, it is, or just flip it around. I might just have to flip it around. Hi, who knows? So definitely, I'm gonna start doing a lot of snippets and more things. But every Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. through 7 p.m., I will be going live. And I just got to get a few things done because I'm tired of fighting with this damn microphone. So I got to get that done, and I got to do some more things to the room and order some more lights. So I'm finally back on. I got rid of all the bugs in the system. You know what I mean? And boom, during Black History, we're talking about Black fashion. So when Monday comes, we definitely, you know what I mean? What did y'all wear when y'all was growing up? Because when I tell y'all what we was wearing in the 80s, y'all gonna be jealous. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be jello. You know what I mean? Because without us, y'all wouldn't have drip. So just like I said, If you're watching this and you are not a subscriber, become a subscriber. I'm not going to say please, because hell, I'm not going to say please about nothing. I'm going to tell you what it's about and do what it do. You know what I mean? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story did begin. It's the man with the gold teeth, with the gold microphone talking about it. Who is that? Black man, black man. Yes, I am going. So, I'm gonna end today a few minutes early because don't you see that shine? You know what I mean? So I want y'all to shine and recline. I'm back on Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. I ain't just talking slick. I ain't just talking about fits. I'm a man with a mission, and I'm gonna do what it do you know. So God bless y'all. Good night. I will see you Monday. I got some planning to do, and I'm gonna make it worthwhile. And I definitely plan on having a few people in here and doing some interviews. So it is February. You know what I mean? What are you doing in the second month? I got some planning to do. Thank you for joining me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you are and have been a pleasure and a welcome to be a part of 1438 North Ninth, the podcast. And I am your voice of choice. My name is Michael Coates, but my friends call me Motivation. Y'all, I got some planning to do because I got some real fun things coming up. I got all the bugs out the system. There is a learning curve to this, and I'm super excited. And I'm glad to be back on because when I wasn't on, I was not feeling right. I didn't even know I didn't got to like this. I didn't got to like this. And it is what it is. We're going to pass on facts. So God bless y'all. Good night. I'll see you Monday at 6 p.m. I will not be late.